All right, and it's time right now for that Thursday night thing, Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee.
Hello. Thursday. So I'm excited. So we have a lot of people coming in on the show and guest stars. And we're here. I have Oz in the house. And later on, my friend Martin is going to be coming in. He's from Buffalo, and we were in The Purge together. Ooh. So The Purge is coming out the 4th of July. And I am Marissa Tomei's stand-in, and I did her body double, and I'm an extra in the movie. So with that, I got my SAG card, which is a great experience. So Buffalo is having at Northtown Theater the Purge party with a whole bunch of the extras on the 3rd. They have it. It starts at 7. I will be there, and then I'll be at a couple theaters promoting it and opening it, so you can meet me all over the place next week.
That's awesome. You got to take me as a date at least once. I got to go to one of these Purge premieres. That's going to be so cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have hundreds of Buffalo extras, and Martin is one of them. He was one of the founding fathers. And I did a couple movies and things with them. So it's kind of cool. Buffalo's getting a lot of different productions. So it's incredible.
It's great, man.
They have Crown Vic. But they have Crown Vic right now being filmed in Buffalo. And there's more. And so it's going to be a good time. We got our intern, different faces. I see more people coming in.
Yes,
Good. A lot of events upcoming. We have motocross, about the Evergreen Memorial Garden. Dawn coming in with the toys and just not pre-faced. So make sure you check us out. We're on YouTube and we're Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee. So subscribe to us and then you get to hear all the shows and past ones. We're adding them on weekly and there'll be more updates. And then the quicker we get there, more listeners, and we get ads and we can do more stuff with the ads. Subscribe.
For sure.
And we are giving away some beard oil today. And it's going to be a good time.
I got it in right now, actually. It's doing pretty well for me.
Yeah, so I'm excited. So check us out. Subscribe. We're Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook. And you are Oz Suzanne.
Hi, I'm
Katrina Lee, Katrinale. I'm in over 100 adult magazines. I'm from Hustlers, Real Girl Ecology Series. Yes. Hi. Barely Legal. Yeah, I made mom and dad proud. Actually, they didn't know any of this because I was so smart. I drove 2 hours away from where I worked. So I lived in Buffalo, and I danced in Rochester, in the Sundowner in Canada, and in Erie, Pennsylvania. Wow. So no one knew where I was. So
nobody knew where you were in Hustler magazine, and they had no idea what
it
was
wasn't. It was pre-Facebook. Pre-Facebook.
Oh, God bless that.
So I lucked out, and then I kind of laid low, and then I'm like, oh, this is coming out again. I'm like, oh, I better be honest and inform them. So I'm like, yay, I guess you know it's coming up.
It's coming out. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we got Dawn from Foreplay. She's going national.
Hi, Dawn.
And yeah, she's going to be doing a call-in shortly. We're going to cut in a break in a minute or so. And it's just going to be a jam-packed show. I'm super, super excited.
Dawn had me blushing last week. She painted me in a corner, and I'm just like, oh, my God, what do I do right now? He's laughing at me. Intern's laughing at me. You know, things mess up when the intern starts laughing. Like, where's Katrina when I need her? I tap.
I know. I missed last week. It was crazy. So it got a little hectic, but I knew it was all covered. I had a good team there, so.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So a little bit about the Evergreen Memorial Garden while we're waiting for a little pause. But it's Rocco who's starting it, and he had a show I helped him out with, Rage and Redemption. And when they did that, he lost his son to heroin, and he's trying to raise funds and inform parents and unite people and make some differences. So he found where his son died, and he's like a using area that's strong. So, and they decided to make it into something positive.
That's real cool.
So they got it. So they're making it all in gardens. So I asked him how to set it up. So we're going to have a GoFundMe page from Beyond the Pole, and we're going to have a specific section for Rochester dancers who passed away or overdosed. And we're going to have a bench, and we're going to have plaques, and we're going to add them all on. So we're going to need all our listeners' helps. For anyone who lost anyone, you need to let us know their names, because I know a lot of fake names, and I don't want to miss or exclude anyone because I'm really busy, but we need to know their names. So you need to inform us on Beyond the Pole Radio Facebook page and let us know, because this is your garden. So you need to know if you want certain flowers or whatnot. So we'll have the GoFundMe page, send suggestions, and let's make this happen, because it's a beautiful thing to honor our fallen sisters and brothers in the industry.
So we all know somebody that's passed away from this opiate garbage that's going around. So this is your way to give back. There's
something positive in a place of negative.
Right. It's some place you can go to remember people that, make an impact in a positive way for people's lives that are still going through this stuff.
So we're going to go also and have like poop receptacles for like dogs. So, there's not, going all over. And like I told Rocco, he's like, I didn't even think about that. I'm like, well, in the bag. So we'll maintain it. And then my friend Shar, she was actually murdered last year. An escapee, or a guy who was released on parole from jail, went and he murdered her in her liquor store, Shar's Liquors, right by where Lilac Festival is. Yeah. And he beat her to death with a wine bottle. That's so insane. She didn't die from opioids or anything like that, but I'm going to have a special statue and have it in honor of her. and just kind of have her name and have it mentioning like definitely nothing about drugs, like,
That's great.
A little story because it's sad. So she should be with the other ones because it's amazing. But it was like 10 of us who worked together for like 5 years, and only 8 of us died. Like 8 of them, like literally 8 of them.
8 out of 10. That's
8 out of 10. Yeah. Wow. It's like crazy. It's amazing. So, we're doing something about it.
I'm excited to see the garden. I'm a big garden fan.
I am. We're getting together. It's going to have like a big weeping willow. So if you look on Facebook, it's the Evergreen Memorial Garden. And you can check it out because there's other things you could be involved with. And you could take a section for one of your loved ones. It doesn't matter. I mean, ours is kind of specifically the adult industry, but you can use something else.
Right. Anybody
so
out there,
every little bit helps. So you can donate to it. You want to help like plants. You want to clean it up. Anything. Like no one's going to turn you down. Like help. So we are going to take a song break, and then we're going to get ready to talk to Dawn about the sex toy of the week.
You're talking to her this time, man.
Oh, we all are. We all are.
Man. Here we go.
We'll see how we can make blush.
All right, and it's time to get back to Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee.
Hello. Welcome back to Beyond the Pole. We are on every Thursday from 10 o'clock till 12 on 106.3 RochesterFreeRadio.com, WRFC-LP Rochester. And we have Dawn from 4playbuzz.com, for the number playbuzz.com, and she's going to tell us about our sex toy of the week.
Sex toy of the week.
And some updates of what's going on with her company since she's going national.
Wow.
Hey guys,
what up,
thank you
Dawn?
for having me. I love your show.
Thanks, Dawn.
We love you.
We do.
You guys are freaky just like me.
Yes.
All right, today's toy of the week I'm really excited about. It's for men.
Okay.
It is, do you remember the flashlight back in the day?
Yeah.
But they had problems cleaning it and all that crap.
Yeah, I wore a couple of those
out.
out.
It's amazing. It's called the Airtight Box Stroker. I don't even know what to call it. Pussy. I know I can't swear on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Airtight vaginal stroker. It feels just like a badge, and it is amazing. The thing probably weighs it feels like it weighs 10 pounds. It's like heavy duty. So men, use lubricant unless you want to end up in the ER minus one important part.
A 10-pound vagina.
Yeah, and spit at that lube unless you live in a trailer.
Yeah.
So make sure you lube up.
Now, when you first insert into it, is it like you're breaking into a virgin?
It really does feel incredible from what I've heard. I mean, I obviously don't have a penis, but all the reviews come back.
Yeah, so the reviews, so it maintains like breaking into a virgin, or popping a cherry, or does it stretch out slowly?
Well, I've been passing it around as a display, and I put my fist in there, and it still feels pretty cool.
I was just like, oh my god.
Women, but
so you had your fist in a 10-pound vagina is what I just gathered from this whole thing.
Yeah. So if you want to try it out there, Oz, this is Oz, right?
Yep.
Right, so that's me.
That's me.
That's a good gift. So, how do you clean these?
You could actually wash at the other end, and if I give you a gift, you have to use it in front of us.
Yes,
bet.
I heard high reviews about him, so
he's got really a lot of abs.
Thank you. I hold it down,
He's doing all right. Right, I know, it's great. So,
all right, so anyway, if anybody needs a job or wants a job, you make full-time money and part-time hours. Check out my website, the number 4. PLAYBUZZ.com, 4playbuzz.com.
And a quick question.
Today's toy of the week is Airtight Vagina Stroker, but it's actually called a P. But
and one quick question, because I called her and I had my girlfriend and I asked her what is the difference between her and other companies, and you get more in the kits and you make more and you are more inclusive, right?
Yep, my parties are we're totally a different company than any other company that's out there. We allow men to sell the product and attend the parties. No other company allows that. We're LGBTQ friendly. We sell American-made lotions and potions. Our kit probably weighs about 8 pounds more than their kit right off the bat. We give $500 of the product. They give $390 something.
Does it weigh that much more because of the 10-pound vagina in the box?
No, the 10-pound vagina is not in the box. That's just for you.
It's just for you.
That's just for
I
you.
think he needs one of those. It's probably hard for him to get some action. No.
Yeah, I think it's nice for us.
So
then,
mean.
If we're not in the mood, we just throw it at them.
That's only because I Facebook Lives are eating food, so now she's spicy at me.
Right. Sure. But thank you so much. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
I can't wait to come back out. Take care, guys.
Bye, Dawn.
Thank you too. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
She's awesome.
I love Dawn. Yeah. It's great. I help support female entrepreneurs. We have Caitlin too, who is on, and she's doing the vagina cups and like the CBD gummies, right. And they're like bye cramps, and she was great. And so I connected a couple of friends with her, and they're helping promote it and send them to like head shops for her.
Dope.
Yeah, support one
each
other.
What up, Caitlin?
Hello. So I think it's a little song break, and then we're going to introduce who's here.
We got 585 Viral. They're like an improv comedy crew. They got a show coming up. These guys are freaking hilarious. We're actually going to be in a movie together that our boy Chris Cardwell, Good News, is shooting. So that's how I kind of got linked up with them. Great guys. They're freaking hilarious.
Great. I'm looking forward to it. So let's get ready to get them in.
All right, and let's get right back to that sexy thing right here, Beyond the Pole, Katrina Lee.
Hello, welcome back, Beyond the Pole. So we have a lot of people in the studio. This is a jam-packed show. It's chaos. You should definitely check us out on Facebook Live right now. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's up? We got the 585 Viral guys. What's going on, guys?
Yo, what's up?
We got like
radio.
We got like 12 people in here. What's going on? And a half. So.
Right.
Oh, I like that, Mr. Clean.
Sorry, I had to throw it in there, man. So, what's going on, guys? What do you got going on? You guys got a show coming up, right?
Yes, sir. This Saturday, Photo City Improv. We got the Viral Night Live. Just imagine Saturday Night Live, premiering viral videos.
Come on, closer.
A little bit of live improv.
So live improv,
live
Saturday Night
sketches.
Live. Okay.
You ever watch?
Is it kind of like the Def Jam one? They just had the 25-year anniversary of Def Jam, or no?
Def Jam is more like stand up. You know what I mean?
We have some I just watched that actually on Netflix.
Yeah, we do have stand up acts that feature in the show. But we do live sketch comedy and improv, and we premiere comedy videos at our show.
Okay. That's really cool.
Online, yeah.
Oh, neat. I'm excited.
Awesome. So you said June 23rd is when it's going on Saturday, Photo City Improv?
Yes, sir. 543 Atlantic Ave this Saturday. First show. Doors open at 7. Show starts 7:30.
And is this like an interactive thing? Do crowds get involved? Like,
definitely get the crowd involved. When we do improvs, we take our suggestions from the crowd. We may get our scenario, the location of the scene that we're doing. We may... in the middle of the scene, go to the crowd for different ways to change the show. We may change the genre of a scene into different music, into a different culture, into a different anything. Whatever the crowd gives us, and we roll with it and make them laugh.
Cool. So it's on the spot and off top of the head?
Yeah, absolutely, like completely off of the head.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to it. I'll be there.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Well, we do have the sketches, though, which are like, like In Living Color, where we're in costume and character. And we act out scenes where those, that's not off of the head, but the improv is completely freestyle. Yeah.
So you guys have like the bones of it, and then you guys go through and like work it out like off the top of the head like that.
No, it's two completely different things.
Oh, all right.
Like say at one part of the show we'll do a sketch. Maybe we'll do Little John Wick. It might be our sketch. I'm a hitman that he's got a lot of kills out here in the streets. But,
that's great.
Then we'll transition from the scene that we do on stage, close the curtains, and we may premiere a video at that time for people to see. We may have a Little John Wick video, and then we'll have the host come out, open back up the curtains, and come out as us, doing improv on the stage. And we'll play some improv games in a Wildin' Out style, or whose line is it anyway, kind of thing. So, we just use all of our talent to transition to different ways to display it, basically.
So where can I find this stuff? Do you guys have anything online that I could see that I could peep out?
Definitely. We got YouTube, 585 Viral. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We premiere new videos at least every other week, and we got a lot in store.
Awesome. Brandon, can you look up some videos and start popping those on?
Yeah, we'll add them up and share them on our page.
At the intern throwing on Beyond the Pole Radio, so you guys go like the page, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you guys for stopping by.
Hey, man, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much. We look forward to it. We'll share the event so everyone knows. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to get Chris out here, too, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, he actually is catching up on some his other work, photography, so he had a lot of catching up to
Chris
do.
Chris is a superstar, man.
Yeah. When you wear many hats, man, you gotta wear them well.
Cool. We got a couple more guests coming up.
We got a bunch of people, so.
The motorcycle riders, man.
Yeah.
You see those videos? Those guys are
motocross,
nuts.
and the guy's like got a wild mullet and everything. And then Annabelle Peaks is going to be coming up at New York Showgirls July 13th. She's the next big porn star.
Annabelle Peaks?
Coming in our area, yeah.
Nice.
So excited. And then Stormy Daniels, don't forget, August 10th and 11th at New York Showgirls.
August
Izzy Old
10th
Scores,
and
part of that is Tiffany's, but she's going to be there. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be at all the adult stores, and it's going to be out
Stormy
the door.
Daniels, that's a
Stormy
chunk
Daniels,
chick, right?
Yep.
No
Stormy Daniels,
way.
a chunk chick. Willie at New York Showgirls, 300 Surrey Ave.
I got to get a picture with her. Like,
It's going to be awesome.
I got to get at least one picture.
Yeah,
with
they're
her.
getting all the big porn stars at least one a month. So we're going to be interviewing them and get it going. So
Sweet.
perfect.
Interesting
So,
conversations.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
They're
You should
great
have
on the
heard
internet.
last week, man. It was, oh, my God.
You would have loved. Okay, we had Bridget the midget, so I had to pick her up at the airport, and she was wearing her.
I just would have loved that, huh?
Hey, wait, no. You guys would have laughed though. I mean, as a whole, like watching it. But she was. I had to pick her up in the airport, and she's wearing like fishnet stockings and like booty shorts and like a tube top, and she was wasted, and she was just. It was crazy. I was like, why are you dressed like that? And like had to guide her, and all these people are trying to YouTube us, and it was insane. I was like, oh, that's wonderful.
Wow.
I've heard of worse lives to live.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, any other?
loved it.
Have you guys been in anything else? Other productions, or is it just all? How'd you guys get together?
I mean, we've been performing for years around Rochester.
Okay, I'm newer to Rochester, so
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's why I
we
wasn't
started
sure, so.
as the Etch a Sketch comedy team years
Etch a
ago.
Sketch. Oh, that's
we were
cool.
Just, we were just doing live sketches on stage, and then we started doing improv. You know, somebody joined the team was like, "Hey, we should do improv too." So we started throwing some improv in our show,
Oh,
and
cool.
just developed from there. And through the years, wanting to take things to the next level and get it out to the world, we decided to change it to something viral.
great, good for you. So, well, thank you very much for coming in. We're gonna kind of song break, and our next guest will be ready. Best of luck.
Katrina Lee.
Welcome back to Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee. We have Oz and
What up?
a great slew of guests today.
Yes, we
all
do.
different people and all different various types. It's amazing. I'm looking forward to it. And there's more coming. So my friend Martin's on his way. He was in The Purge, and he's done several different. He was on Law and Order, different acting, and is involved. And he got hired for Mindhunter, like I did. We're filming it in Pittsburgh.
Dope.
So he's on
Anytime
his
you're
way.
working as an actor, it's a good situation.
Yeah, and he's been fun. So, and I'm coming out actually with The Purge, my first movie that you're gonna catch on the big screen. Then it's upcoming with Colebrook and a whole bunch of them. So. I'm like busy.
Very cool. Excited to see it. I'll be
And it's a
cheering.
big one. It was like the biggest film production in Buffalo. I mean, just amazing. So many people employed, and it's a purge. It's the first purge ever. It ties together all the purges. Like it's the ultimate one.
You know I'm gonna be obnoxious when I go. I'm gonna have a big like Katrina Lee T-shirt and be
Right.
super obnoxious with it, like the
I
big
can't
clapper finger that says Katrina on it.
I can't wait. So I told everyone, I'm like, I was literally there as an extra, and I got pulled aside, and they're like, we want you to do a different part. And then I had no idea what it was, and it was literally like a stand-in for Marissa Tomei.
Awesome.
And she's the like architect of The Purge, like one who founded it. So it's incredible. So we have our first guest, or not our first, but our first time on here finally. My friend from high school, kindergarten, years and years and years, Adam, has been asking me to have him on forever. And I'm like, finally, this works.
So we got one of his writers on the phone right now.
Yes.
And from what I'm told, these guys are crazy. We'll have the intern post some of the pictures of it. And these guys, like, there's pictures of them flying off the bike at like 140 miles an hour. It's insane. These guys are wild. So we're going to get him on the phone. 1 second. What's going on, brother? How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Hold on 1 second while we get the mic ready for you.
Yeah, put the speaker.
All right.
There you
All right,
go.
can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, fantastic, man. How you doing? So do me a favor. Tell us a little about yourself. What do you guys do, who you guys are, and a little about the sport.
My name's Henry Wiles. I race American flat track, and it's mainly we run sort of smoother tires on horse track, clay track, ranging from quarter mile to a mile in length. And then we also have another little version of it called a TT, which stands for Tourist Trophy, and that's got at least one right-hand turn in it and a jump. So now what we're doing and the way our series is structured is we're launching 300 plus. That'd be a minimum weight of 310, but 330 pounds roughly twin-cylinder motorcycles in the air.
So you're throwing
things
giant.
are really getting hairy now.
giant motorcycles in the air on a dirt or clay or mud track. So it's bikes, broken bones, and from what I'm hearing, booze. I heard you guys go in, so I'm hearing some stories and I'm seeing some things. So are you guys that type? So it's just fast everything. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. I think quite a few of us are adrenaline junkies.
That's what I'm seeing.
That's the deal.
Where can we find your stuff?
I have a Instagram page and Facebook. I'm on social media, do all that. We're on NBC Sports. There's a schedule out on American Flat Track for all that.
American Flat Track is what it's called. American Flat Track.
Yep.
So that's what the sport. Okay, cool. Brandon, I'm going to have you throw some links on there when you get a chance. I sent you some pictures earlier. There was a dude flying like over the speedway ramp, like he was 30 feet in the air for no type of reason.
You're talking about the guy who, okay, I'm looking at this photo, right? I see 3 bikes that are crashed. There's 2 guys still going. I see 4 people in the picture. One of them is in the air. I assume the other guy is above that guy. Just they couldn't capture him, and the other guy is just tumbling. Like, what? How does that happen?
Right.
Well, basically, on that instance, what did happen is one guy fell, and our racing is very close. It's at high speeds. And on the circle tracks, we don't have a front brake. And I don't know if you guys know, but on motorcycles, a front brake probably stops you 75% quicker than a rear brake. So, with that being said, you can't stop very fast. So, the collisions happen fast, they happen quick, and that particular instance worked out just wrong to make it, where that guy, he hit another motorcycle and it just catapulted him, like he was wearing some space boots and hit the eject button.
So from what he was telling me, like people are dying from this. Like people like there's deaths that happen like on kind of a regular basis for being like a televised event.
Yeah, it was, it's better now. It was about a guy a year, and really even if you include the amateur ranks along with the professional ranks, it's there's better years than others. And, but we have a lot of safety equipment as well as airbags, they call it. So they put them in impact areas in the corners. Because
someone's going to be calling me here shortly.
What is going on?
We pitch the bike sideways. Like I say, we're on dirt. Pitch it sideways.
Here we are.
And we gather back up, roll through there. But if we slide out, you don't stop very fast. So the tracks are often surrounded by concrete walls. So we got to put a little barrier up in there. And
so you're going 120 miles an hour on dirt or through concrete walls. That sounds like a whole bunch of I'll watch, but that's as far as I'll go with that.
So why don't you tell us the story behind the mullet?
Ooh, mullets.
And some of your fashion choices, didn't you have like a fur coat or you're more risque in fashion? You're kind of getting some publicity about it?
Yeah, I think a lot of the riders there that voted me best dressed, which I don't really try very hard to be honest, but I know how to throw down. I've had a few people call me Henry Fashionista because I can go through your closet and make you look good real quick. But I'm just messing around, I guess. I hadn't got a haircut in a while. So New Era is one of our sponsors. Always wearing hats, and my hair's just really long all over, but you can't really tuck it inside the hat in the back. So,
oh wow,
mullet it is.
Yeah.
Well, listen, talking about closets, I saw Katrina's closet today, or one of her closets. I've never seen her closet had more structure than my entire life has ever had, ever at any point in time. Things are put in like little boxes and labeled with like
color coded.
I've never seen anything like it. It was just miraculous.
But
Adam, nothing like that.
Yeah, no, Adam was telling me about your fashion choices, how it gets featured. So we have to ask about that. So what do you do after a win? How do you celebrate? Do you go to the strip clubs or, drink? Do you get like strippers to come to you? Obviously you can't call Backpage. What do you do? Release the tension?
Yeah, well, the thing of it is we train so hard that it's really tough. I know some guys, they like to do a little bit of partying and have fun.
A little bit. I heard one of you guys were on the back of some chick's motorcycle, naked in Sturgis, for no type of reason, no idea how. So party a little bit. I heard stories. You're lying, bro. You need to come clean right now. Tell me some dirt.
I think that might have been James. You'll have to ask James about being naked on the bike.
He didn't tell you that story?
He's like, he's a good one, Henry is. So
Henry's a good one also.
Well, I mean, we all gotta kind of play our strengths, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Being naked on the bike
I'm the
in
wolf
Sturgis
in
is one hell of a
sheep's
strength to
clothing.
play.
Right. So my friend Adam, I went to school with him. He said that the difference is that you guys are able to get advertising from what big company that prior you weren't? It was liquor companies or cigarette companies, or what was it? That changed it when he was looking for sponsors last year. He said your big sponsorship time that you try to get sponsors is in like September for the next year, and he said something that was like one of the first years you could get cigarette ads, or was it was liquor?
It really, anything pretty much can be a sponsor. I don't know about, and I don't think in America really in general that you can really, if you're a tobacco company, that you can sponsor like NASCAR or motorcycle racing or anything like that anymore. I think there's laws against it,
Yeah, no, I couldn't remember. He
I don't know how that works, but for alcohol, you for sure can, but yeah, the budget's it's really a pretty strategic deal where you got to put the budgets together early. We need next year's budget this year because we go into the off season and do all this testing, and it's pretty serious stuff. So, you gotta try to one up your buddy. You gotta try to one up a handful of guys that are trying to do the same thing you're trying to do.
Yeah, no, we wish you the best, and we hope you get all the sponsors and do a fabulous job this season. When's your next race?
It's not this weekend, but next weekend in Lima, Ohio. Okay. We raced last weekend also in Oklahoma City, so that went well. I ended up getting second last weekend.
Congrats,
we got this weekend off.
Congratulations.
We're going into next weekend to a track that I've won in the past, so I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We're going to share and let some info out. And thank you, Adam, for listening in and helping us out.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Abracadabra is back to Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee.
Welcome. We are WRFC-LP Rochester, 106.3 FM, RochesterFreeRadio.com. We are on every Thursday, 10 o'clock until 12 o'clock, the witching hour. So I'm excited. We have Martin, who just arrived, and Martin is a good friend of mine who is an actor. And he's actually really creative and has done a whole bunch of projects. So how are you today, Martin?
I'm doing pretty good.
You got to get a little closer.
Okay, I just popped in from the baseball game up the road. Which one are you going to use that?
Oh, this one.
Sorry, I need to hook him up. But so Martin was on The Purge with me, and is going to be coming out 4th of July weekend. So he just came out to Rochester.
Yeah, I was just at Rochester tonight. Had a good experience. So I popped in, saw Scott Norwood from the Buffalo Bills. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he missed the winning field goal for their probably what could have been their only Super Bowl win. But he had appearance today, and he signed autographs and meeting people. So I popped into Rochester for that. And surprisingly, I need something to sign. So I was wondering, what should I have signed? Do I have a football signed or picture? I said, no, I need something from the Super Bowl. So I came with my Super Bowl program and a Super Bowl cushion. And I was surprised, but he actually signs the cushion to the right, too. If you look at the signature, it's off to the right.
Right.
And he didn't look too happy when he signed the program. He looked a little serious, but, I mean, it's been a long time. I'm sure everybody forgives him by now, but.
Scott Norwood. That's nuts, man.
Yeah. So now The Purge is coming out. Okay, someone's going to call me on Facebook Messenger. No, I'm sorry. The Purge is coming out on July 4th. And you're like out of a role in it. And so why don't you tell us about your founding father's role?
Well, I can't get into too much details, but I was a featured extra on The Purge. It was a good experience. It was a lot of fun. And I worked at the end on the set. And I'm looking forward to seeing the end product. I've seen a lot of the previews, and
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know they've had like, what was the total now? I told you like about a month and a half ago when the trailer came out. I mean, is there millions now?
Millions.
6 million, 10 million?
They were going hard with the promo. I seen the promos on those. It looked good, man. It was looks like the best made one so far.
Yeah,
Purge.
I can't wait.
I'm not big on horror, but I will go see that movie. Not just
It's
because
not
I want to see
exactly horror, but yeah.
It freaks me out, man. Some of that stuff, like I'm twisted enough in my own head. Like I don't need things added in there. Like I try to not keep myself.
Yeah.
Well, as an actor too, you see what you do and that's it. You don't see the whole big picture. So you're only seeing your particular scene, and you don't know what the whole movie's about or what the whole script's about or what everything's about. And then you're surprised at the end result. What happens and so forth. And like I said, I'm excited to see it coming out. It's been a while. In Buffalo, it was the biggest movie ever. A big project. A lot of people worked on it. A lot of good for the community. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing it come out. But actually, one of the funner things about The Purge, besides actually acting it, was going to the Purge sale.
Yeah, he went to the auction. Yeah,
Nice.
he got me a piece that was awesome, like a little, fact.
I originally tried out for a speaking role on there, and I was given a role as a featured extra. But anyways, I was able to go to the, I call it garage sale. And the first thing I walked in, I'm like, what are all these mannequins there? Wow, this is freaky. There's like 60 mannequins, and they're still there. Nobody wanted them. It's like, I'm like, what's going on here? Nobody wants the mannequins.
You could always use mannequins, bro. There's always room for those.
Everyone needs creepy mannequins.
Yeah, they're all like colored up and stuff, and some have blood on them and all that stuff. And
props in the background.
And so, surprisingly, I walked in like half hour before they closed. Somebody bought all 60 mannequins. They bought the whole lot. I don't know if they got a deal on it or what. But like,
and just
It's
like
me
a
and Tom Losi.
random giant pink bunny. Like, what are you doing with these two things? Why are they combined, bro?
My mom has a giant purple kangaroo from Putt Putt.
I don't know. Maybe they dress them up, or I don't know what they do with them.
I don't know, man.
Props background. I don't know. I've done some weird photo shoots, and you
I-
always need a mannequin as part of the
Mannequins never hurt, man.
I can see one mannequin, but why do you need 60 of them?
Mannequin party,
Halloween
bro.
props.
Yeah.
Halloween. Who knows?
But
Maybe it's gonna be Fright
so
World.
like I said, it was an interesting, garage sale at the Purge, and seeing what they had, and I bought a little souvenir for myself, which reminded me of my audition, and it's interesting now. Katrina's souvenir. It's like, question is, will it be in the movie or not?
Really see, I know.
If it's in the movie, then it could be worth millions, So
Well,
for
yeah,
sure.
I don't know. We'll see. No, I'm excited about it. And the best part about The Purge is I got to do more shifts, and I was there for the very end with the wrap up. It was filet, lobster, sushi tables, like all you can eat. They had like craft carts or something. You could get 24-hour like snacks of like top of the line, like $4 a piece items from Wegmans. They just kept feeding and feeding and feeding you.
Now, Katrina made a big sacrifice. She gave up going to a party to work extra on The Purge.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't know what it was for, so I wasn't sure if I even wanted to do it. And I actually was like, I kind of want to drink and go to the party instead. So I told her, I'm like, will you be upset if I skip this party? They want me to stay. And then it turned out it was for a stand, which was a much better position. And I didn't realize it because I was like thinking I'm not going to be on the scenes. I'm behind it.
And they held her hostage for like 3 days.
Yeah, like 18-hour like days. But this girl like was real nasty. She's like, I should have had the part. And I'm like, I don't care. You're on the screen. Why are you fighting with me? Like I didn't understand the position that I got. Like I had no idea.
That's awesome.
It was like a fluke. They pulled me aside and they like literally can ask them. Pull me aside. Like, can we talk to you? I'm like, I don't know what
She
they
thought she was in trouble. Am I here late?
What did I do?
Am I gonna get spanked? What's going on here? Am I in trouble?
I was like, because it was like, was I on my phone and they caught it? Like, oh no.
I warned her about taking pictures on set. It's like she didn't know what she was in for. I was like, am I in trouble?
I'm like, selfies.
Am I grounded? What's going on here? Am I?
So I'm excited. It became an amazing opportunity. Then after that, I like did a bunch of movies and Mindhunter, and he's done some other ones. Now, what was the one you were just on?
I was just on a TV show called Crashing in New York City. It's actually a comedy. It's about comedians, and I did that in New York. And
your bigger one. I know you did Law and Order. And
one that I did Law and Order once. I did Blue Bloods. One of them I liked was The Deuce.
Yeah, The Deuce.
It was on HBO.
It was like pimps and
it's so like I said, my parents are old school or Catholics and stuff, and And my father watched it, but he wouldn't let my mother watch the whole show. She had to watch only parts of it, the parts I was in, and that's it. I mean, it's HBO, but they push the envelope really far, as far as what goes on in the show and everything. And but me myself, besides being in it, working on it, and seeing it firsthand, I did buy the series and I did watch all the episodes. So, like you said, they're coming out for season 2 pretty soon. So, it was weird on set. It was based on the 70s, so we had all these 70s things going on, and I wore all these funky clothes. I had a checkered suit on and everything, and stuff you wouldn't be caught dead in or whatever. But I had to wear it. And,
checkered suit, that's lit.
Pimp suit.
Pimp
that's
suit.
Super lit.
Did you have a feather in your cap?
No feather. I was a businessman.
Did you practice your pimp hand?
Oh yeah, baby powder on.
Well, the pimp came next to me. One of the leads, was talking and right by me, so I got to see, this. I was talking to the prostitutes between sets, though. They were on the corner, and
on the show or off the show? Which one is this?
It was off the show, but like I said, they were hanging out in the corner, and actually it was a big star. It was one of the prostitutes, but and then first they're giving us all these fake cigarettes, smoke, and then at the end they're like taking one out of a pack at a time. You had to beg for cigarettes. So it was off in the 70s, and like you said, it's a show about the sex industry in New York City in the 70s. What it was like in Times Square and everything, and what that was like. And I actually, they did a set from the 70s, and they had all these old cars there from the 70s, which was pretty cool. And
it's kind of like Mindhunter, in the 70s. So it's all the cars and that.
Yeah, I walked up the set, and I see this whole line of cars from the 70s. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And a lot of times between takes, the cars would break down, and they had to reset, and they had all these jumper cables and gas cans to refilm and everything. And but I did that I did the whole pilot. I did worked there 4 days. It was a lot of fun and exciting, and we worked long days though. That's how acting is a lot of times, but it's enjoyable. But 17-hour days. We did overnights. But
it was like The Purge. It was late. Like you literally stopped when the sun came up because it ended at night.
Well, that's a union contract too. Sometimes where they have to be done by by daylight. If it's a night shoot. But the bottom line is they spend so much money on a set that they want to get it done. And they want to get it done. They don't.
And they got to cut off because of tickets, and they got to fly back, and that's when it's done, and cut off. So.
You got other shoot schedules and everything with the different actors and actors. Yeah, that's it. I've seen. I was in the production of The City. I had a role on that. It was an indie film, and it was just insane. The production dude was had to schedule everything. It was like by the second, and it would go on all day long. And the reshoots, it was insane. So, what you guys do acting for 17 hours straight is insane.
And then they shut it down. So literally, like those food, I care about food. So those craft cart things, and like I came home with like $500 and like fancy protein bars and everything. Like it was crazy. And then I gave it to Bailey as part of his Christmas gift. I was like, save some money because he eats it all. But they're all the Cliff bars and everything, and they're like, just take more. No one's gonna take them. That's what I mean. I just stocked them all up. So we got more and more people coming. Actually, we got some of the crew from Playmates. We're in my store and everything, and so I'm excited. It's a good day. Lots of guests and everything going on. So, any upcoming stuff you're aiming for, Martin?
Oh no, I'm aiming for becoming a SAG member in the future. That's what my goal is. I'm pretty close, so I'm aiming for that in the future and hoping to do that pretty soon. And projects come up all the time, so I mean, you could be on your way tomorrow doing a new project, or in a week, it happens all the time. So you always apply for stuff, and you always have opportunities. So.
I lucked out with that. I managed to get like 2 of the credits in one day, so I ended up getting
she got 2 SAG vouchers in one day. It's like some people some people can't get one in 6 months. And she's pulling 2 SAG vouchers in a day.
That's wild. So any advice to up and coming actors, actresses who are trying to break into the business?
Well, if you want to break into the business right now, like in the Buffalo area, people from Rochester come in. They have actor meetups, and people in the industry come there and they show up and they network. They meet people. It's not just about the actors. It's about if you want to work in film, there's a lot of opportunities. Whether you want to be a production assistant, whether you want to shoot the film, whether you want whatever you want to do. But Buffalo and Rochester and all of New York is becoming an up and coming area because of the tax credits.
So find some groups, get with the groups.
Yeah,
some like-minded individuals.
Like if you want to get involved in it. Another thing is you always got to monitor the postings and the groups and everything, and the day that you don't look, there's liable to be 3 things on there that's posted. So you always got to keep an eye on it.
The one time you don't look, of course. That's how it is, man.
And actually, I'm working on an acting class in the future. I'm working on that project right now where you'll not have to really teach acting, but teach you how to look for work. It's going to be
that's pretty cool.
On the internet, how there's going to be 2 versions of it. One version with all the free stuff on there you can use, like Craigslist and Facebook, different methods on that, and what you can do. And then there's paid sites that there's not a lot. They're not real expensive, but there's like Backstage and different sites where
Oz is probably going to need help with the IMDb.
Yeah, for sure.
Actors Access and stuff.
You don't have that yet, an IMDb page or anything.
I think I have one, but it's like nothing on it. I think it was made for me, and it just says like Oz on the city. And
you can fix that yourself. You got to do the IMDb Pro, and once you do that, you can edit your stuff and get it all going, and have a professional write your paragraph for you so you look like you're a superstar.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. We got to get ready for the next one. But so, are you going to be at the Purge party?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
So we'll be there. So check them out.
I want to go the day early though, so like I said, so I can.
Yeah, the 3rd. They're going to have it at 7:00 at the North Park Theater in Buffalo. There's going to be tons of extras in there. Actually, there's a lot of dancers that I know. Well, especially the rage scene. So a lot of people in Buffalo. So be like, I know them.
Whether, like you said, everybody should, support Buffalo and support the area, and it's going to be a good movie, and probably the biggest movie Buffalo has ever seen, and Buffalo may ever see, So like I said, it's just, but when he came into town, it was weird because when we tried out for the roles and for the speaking parts and for they didn't say The Purge. They had it as a secret name, Nobody knew what it was, what they're trying out for exactly.
Experiment.
So and then all of a sudden you realize what you're trying out for, but you didn't know at the time. It was just, basically you're trying out for a speaking role in hopefully a big movie, but you didn't know what it was.
That's awesome.
And then you find out, big surprise, but.
That's cool. Like, hey, surprise, you're in the Purge. Sweet. Great. And hey, Katrina, here's your 2 SAG cards. What?
Yeah, you're with Marissa Tomei and separated with all like the main characters.
No, I bet you she wasn't expecting 2 SAG cards when she went there. She's not even expecting one, but
I was like, what an experience. I've never really done this before. Why not? And I did Coldbrook with William Fichtner and Kim Coates, and that's going to be coming out.
But the bottom line
and that was my first one.
So she missed the party, but, that was more important. She got results, and there's always a party tomorrow. Now she can go to the Purge parties, and she was actually invited to the Purge party too.
Yeah, the Purge cast party at the end.
So she missed her one party, but got invited to another party. So make up for it. So
every day can be a party. You gotta be responsible and work first. So we're gonna cut song break, and then we're gonna return with some more fun and adventures from Byron Batavia Playmates.
It's time for Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee.
Welcome back. We're Beyond the Pole. We are on 106.3 RochesterFreeRadio.com, and we have tons of people in studio today. It's been really fun stopping in and out. And we have Playmates in the house. And I have a store in there, and I work there usually every Wednesday. And it's in Byron, near Batavia. So
what up?
We have Rich, and we have Cowboy, and we have our wonderful manager, also does printing. And why don't you tell us about some of the exciting changes going on?
Well, we're going through a lot of changes. We're going to have some new drink specials, and we're getting a new computer system for the music. A lot of different things. I'm
excited about the music. It's a CD player, and it shuts down, and the girls knock off the music. And, it's kind of a struggle. So,
yep, we're implementing a whole bunch of new stuff.
Yeah. It's one of the few clubs that is 18 and over, and it's full nude and friction dances. The girls can drop off the stage and dance in your lap. So you get, like, the best deals. And it's, like, kind of tucked back, but it's close, enough, so... You're not going to run into everyone kind of the people who want to go there want to be there because they don't have the alcohol. So the guys, usually it's good for the girls because they're there for dances. And it's usually a lot of brand new girls who never danced before start there. So they're open. And if they want to hire, you just kind of call, see a manager, you can stop in, usually audition on the stage.
So class 2018, you heard this?
Right, yeah, you hear high school. We do have a lot of really cute younger girls that start out. A lot of really the first ones.
Oh, we got a beautiful lineup right now.
Yeah, right now we have a really good lineup.
Really good.
Very cool.
And I have an adult store with the cases inside. You can get dancer clothing. And I like working there. It's just laid back. Everyone's really nice.
Anything that'll fit me?
We do have man thongs. Several things. Yes.
All right.
Yes, they're man thongs, right? And they're actually going to put together a male review that's upcoming. So.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys
once
are
a month
hiring.
we're going to have male reviews.
Yeah, and he was interested in becoming a male dancer. I'm sure there'd be a big fan base. So yeah, you should show your abs. So yeah, check that out. He works out all the time. Yeah, he'll dance. Like he's got to show his picture. Like, well,
you'd get all my ones,
right? He's just like.
Thank you very much. There, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
You're so welcome.
Right?
Hey, listen, if I have to think of the ookie cookie or whatever else, you got to deal
The
with that.
Jisket.
All right, gotcha.
I informed him about shrimping, which is a new term where you have sex and you ejaculate in someone's anus, and then you take a straw and you suck it out.
What?
Oh. Yeah, so it's called shrimping. But I decided I was just going to corrupt Oz for fun.
I like that.
Yeah,
I get a
shrimping.
random text message. It says shrimping, and I'm like, sure. I'm like, I love shrimp. No, I don't like shrimp. I don't like shrimp. I don't like shrimp. I hate it. It's like 3 a.m. My eyes have crusty. I'm like, oh, I like shrimp. Katrina, I should have shrimp. Katrina. No, not shrimp.
So for the new intern, have we figured we're going to give him the choices: the elephant walk, the shrimping, or the cracker?
Yeah, the cracker. What one?
Oh no, this isn't me.
Oh yeah.
Which one? They're all
I've been
bad.
here for a whole day, you know. So.
And Oz is going to be the one shrimping.
Yeah, shrimping. I
Or
think
he
that's
would.
what it
Okay,
was.
well, no, you wouldn't. Okay, I'm just going to shut up at this point.
Gosh.
But it's exciting. A lot of girls actually who have been on our show, Bristol included, work at Playmates. So she's at Playmates the first Saturday of every month. I'm pretty much there every Wednesday, and there's a lot of girls. So a lot more of the webcam girls are the ones we're into featuring because it's nude.
So the ones you want to
make more
see.
on stage. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Usually you don't have like roast beef, clawed up vaginas. You gotta look pretty naked.
The
You can't
meat
hide
curtains.
it, meat curtains not like that.
Oh, you ain't working there if you look
What?
like that.
Where have we just gone?
Like
don't know.
bubblegum slip.
This is starting to
No,
gross me
everyone
out a
was
little
too
bit.
serious, and now all on promotional things on comedy shows. I'm like, we're missing the adult industry stuff, so I guess I'll throw in the rod.
Yeah, I think that was. Well, he was just mentioning the whole lunch. Is that what you said? Whole lunch. That could be
Whole
another
lunch, I
thing.
like that.
Yeah.
What's that one now? I don't think I know
The
that
roast
one.
beef?
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh no. It's something completely different. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
It might be.
You walked right into this one.
It might be where you're holding a female while she's down on you, and you hold her down, and she throws up everything.
That's
and,
happened to me
and
twice.
and keeps going.
And keeps going.
going.
And you kept going, Oz?
Oh. And he kept going.
Yeah. So was roast beef involved?
For a man.
Was there roast beef involved there?
It is.
Why stop? You're already halfway there. Just finish it off.
So the question is,
It cleans up.
what
you can't take back the view.
what did she have for lunch?
It's not how you start; it's how you finish. It was mostly the booze from a Tuesday night.
Okay.
Tuesday night, Nathaniel.
Right, that's what it was. In the parking lot, I'm like,
In the parking lot. By the dumpster.
yes, it was by
Right.
the dumpster, and she was a vet tech, and we were hammered. And I asked her for one of her cats because it was Christmas. I needed a gift for my girlfriend at the time. So, so I gave my girlfriend at the time this cat from this girl who puked in my pants.
Now, did you find her at the dumpster?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was waiting, hand up, leaning on it.
So
With her 6 cats around her?
I
Six cats leading them.
I get a call. She's like, "You stole my cat." I was like, "No, you told me I could take it." I just want to know what I looked like with no pants, covered in puke, and a cat running around my '87 Monte Carlo, going to my girlfriend's house, just like, "I got you a Christmas present."
Oh no.
Welcome to me at 20. It just
Wow.
no type of good.
Wow.
It's brutal.
Loving where this is going.
Earlier, he was at my house. We were going over stuff for the show, and I was showing some pictures and things that my ex did. And it was kind of funny. So he would get busted cheating. So we'd write them all songs, and then he would contort the same song for each girl. And I was showing him, like, it was showing emotions. He's like, "That's effort. That's effort in there." Yeah.
I don't understand.
Just switch out the name, and he'd be like, "Tell her I'm getting her a flower. Tell her I'm going to do this. To smile at her."
There's the only
It was
thing.
like all noted up. It was crazy.
Wow.
I was like, what is that? It was to like 7 different girls.
Really?
Yeah, and like in each different one, you can ask them. It was
There's
amazing.
No way I would put that much effort into like anything ever at all. Like besides my kid, there's like 2 other things I'll do regularly besides like go to the gym and eat. Like that's nothing else. How would you take that much of your life and dedicate it to just that?
There's like graphs
How?
literally. You can ask him. It was
Pie
like crazy.
chart.
Yeah.
It's like an
It's
FBI
mapped out.
crime scene plotted out, ribbons and
Every
stuff.
mode of it, every
Ridiculous.
aspect, like it really had me plotted. I was like, is this even normal?
Wow.
I feel privileged that I didn't get a copy of the song. And he probably felt I wouldn't fall for it. Because it was the same one. It was all just slightly shifted. Like, your brown hair makes me not want to go away from there. And, just.
Next one, it's
Your brown hair makes me
My
want to
baby,
not
just
go away
stupid
from
stuff.
there.
Yeah, it was just
Wow.
weird. Yeah, it was crazy. So.
And an FBI crime.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
all plotted out and mapped and like it was, like it was some stuff.
was like
man.
Smile.
Where do you find these people?
Smile.
Where do you find these people?
Right? My mom actually asked me that the other day when I was trying to scare her about the new potential boyfriends, and then she said, "Where do you find them?" And I just said, "Rehab." And my mom, which obviously I don't, because these guys aren't getting help. They're not in rehab. That's real. If you're dating me, you're not in rehab.
Listen, intern. This is the stuff that you shouldn't do. This
You
is how
got to
you
cope,
not
or you're
live
going to
your
be
life.
bald. You're going to be bald, gray, and pick up addiction anyways. Dating me, so come on.
I'm like halfway there.
He had
I love
10
how you're honest about it. You
I'm
are who
honest.
you are.
He had
Pair
10
them
years
up in
clean.
advance. I'm like, I'm a little crazy, but it's worth it.
But she does it with that smile. So it's like, do I take her seriously? It's got a really pretty smile. Next thing you walk into the room of like Manson and just craziness. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, mixed in. I got weird collections of stuff.
That's hot, though.
Really weird, yeah. All serial killer collection. So
Nothing
it's
wrong
gonna be
with that.
fun. Yeah, you got to be well rounded. I watch ID. I'm ready, but we are gonna be giving away.
Yo, I've been in the business for over 30 years. I'm just as crazy, if
Right?
not crazier.
Yeah, who actually randomly. Speaking of that, I had a surprise stop in from Nancy Myers from the Barrel of Dogs.
Oh
She
yeah,
was on.
Nancy. Oh yeah. With the crucifix of Jesus in the bar.
Yeah, so she surprise visited. She was across the street in the neighbor's driveway, and then came around the window and wanted to surprise me that I didn't know late at night and made me late. And then she was brought me a bunch of stuffed animals that were blessed.
God, yes.
And when I was telling you, she's putting around the house, and then she was talking about how she wanted to do this thing and telling about how she had 43 personal dogs that were like special needs and taking care of them, and how the girls used to have to bring in a bulletin showing they went to church or religious mass every week in order to work at the Barrel of Dolls.
God bless her husband.
Yeah, there was these little creepy stuffed animals all over the place, and I'm like, what the hell? She's like, look at this one. I'm like, no, that's
I'm like, I don't know what to do with them because they're blessed. And he's like, you probably should be more concerned about like the serial killer books than you.
I'd be talking Turkish. She walks in my house. I don't know, no English. No, yalnız Türkçe konuşuyorum. Bir şey anlamıyorum şimdi.
She just walks in. She's like a great to talk to. She's just so full of love for everyone. She picks up homeless people and just brings them to your house and takes them to dinner and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
At your house.
She's
I
like,
start
what
walking
at
by,
your
like,
house?
hi, I'm hungry.
Surprise, like,
She's the sweetest woman you'd ever meet.
That, but that's risky. At the same
She is
time.
the sweetest woman though you would ever meet. I mean, she would give you the shirt off her back, literally,
And a stuffed animal.
and a stuffed animal.
yeah, she
That's
collects
right.
them, like,
And I got to be honest, she's got quite a rack on her.
right?
She's got a great rack
She
on her.
wears like these tight outfits
Yeah.
and everything,
She's
and all
like-
this jewelry. And she was joking around, and she was talking about some place. It was the pre-Hooters with hot pants, and she starts. My
Hot
friends there, and
pants.
she starts dancing around, and she puts her boobs like, and I went like that before Hooters, and we're like, wow, she's, I don't know, like 70.
She's like 72, and she's got a rack, man, that most 19-year-olds would die for.
She was the owner of the
72. I
Barrel
don't know
of
about
Dolls,
that
the
one,
first
Dave.
female strip club owner.
72.
I'm telling you, they're not down to her knees. They're right up there too, man. She's
So they're
kept
like
good
belly
care of
button
them.
level.
She's kept
halfway
good
there.
care of them.
She's halfway there.
And I haven't heard the word hot pants since
Well,
forever.
that's what she said. Yeah, she worded it. I don't know if I say hot pants. but
Jeebus Christ.
It was so funny. She just randomly surprised me. And then I ended up being late when I was going to go to work. And I was like, never mind. But yeah, she's always a pleasure. So she's talking about coming back on sometime. So
I want a stuffed animal that's
yeah,
blessed.
right. It was blessed. Yeah, she's a spiritual minister. And yeah, she's definitely a character.
What's
She
wrong,
was like
Cowboy?
that
You don't
when
believe
she
in
owned the
blessed
She was like that
animals?
when she owned the Barrel. She was the first female strip club owner. And then just
Oh, wow.
transferred it. It was called the Barrel of Fun. Yeah, you know.
During Prohibition.
All right.
Interesting.
But she actually had an altar.
Yeah,
a church
Jesus
altar
on it.
in the
strip club.
Yeah, and the girls had to, if they were going to work there, they had to go to mass every week.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's serious. You had to prove it. And you had to pray to the Jesus beforehand. And
Yeah.
I just can't imagine coming on stage getting naked and have Jesus staring at me.
Right.
Like,
Don't make eye contact.
kind
Don't
of
look at me.
creepy.
Don't look at me.
I was
You think
would
Jesus
feel
was
like
ever like, wow, look at that. Look at that rack on that girl.
right?
huh?
Look at her. I was like, come on.
I was watching Netflix and Deion Cole has like a special on the stand-ups, and he's talking about this skit about how like strippers pray before they go dancing. And he was like, I wonder like what like they're praying about. They're strippers. Like, what are they going to be praying about? And then like he carried on. He was like, oh please Lord, let our cheeks clap like it's a graduation. Oh please Lord, let the tips rain on us. Let it tsunami, Lord. It's just so maybe there's a little bit of that action.
I'm sure there is some that have prayed like that.
I'm sure.
Fantastic.
Let the money be easy and it be over quick. It's great. I love it. But I have a store inside Playmates, and so everyone should check it out and visit us and say hi to Green. All of them. Dennis is usually there as a manager. You're there what nights?
I'm there. Well, right now, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
So everyone listening, stop in, say hi, and visit our lovely manager.
She's
And
sleeping
lady
in the
say
back.
hi.
I'm
She's
sleeping in the
hiding.
back.
Yeah, she's
I'm always out in
She's
front.
always there. She's
Always,
upstairs.
you're all up front. There's no real back.
Yep, I'm in front. I
well done.
socialize with everybody.
Right in the
cool.
front, or smoking.
Make sure everybody's happy.
It's like, I gotta kill these
Hell
girls.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it can be like that. It can be like that.
So you're like the house mom? You see some
She's
stuff?
everything.
Yeah.
Everything at once.
The warden.
Yeah.
You got a cool story? Give us a cool story. What's the craziest girl fight you've seen? Have you seen a crazy
Oh
girl fight?
Lord.
No, yeah.
All the years that I've done this, I have.
Give me one knockdown, drag out brawl that sticks in your head with strippers, because everybody loves to hear about strippers.
Well,
fighting.
I usually just pick them up and throw them outside when they get like that, and I am serious about that.
I
will
need you to
pick
go on
up.
dates with me. Just come with me and be like, yo, listen, this is what's up.
Right. I don't play like that. If you're gonna misbehave and act like a fool, I will pick you up and throw you outside.
See, that's what he's
I
having.
have
The bill
no
comes.
problem.
Like that's half. We're going Dutch here. It's the first date. So yeah, that's look at her. You see her
Yeah.
going Dutch, girl.
Yeah, I never really, because I've always been managers and running the club, so I don't like putting up with stuff.
Yeah.
We're all here to work, have a good time, make people happy. You come in to see a fantasy and enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls need to be that. And if you're acting a fool, I have no problem
Yeah.
saying bye-bye.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And they get the craziest. So I don't know. I think the craziest stripper I dealt with in Rochester is Roxy Love. I think every club owner
yeah.
anyone
Bruh.
agrees. So I can say that because I'm friends with her. But yeah,
I've worked with her.
we all know.
Roxy
I don't know
Triple.
anyone who's been managed to be banned from every strip club in Rochester.
Wait. Who is Roxy Love?
You're younger.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
She's my drinking buddy.
Did
so it's-
someone just say who's Roxy Love? Really?
You're all new here. Come on.
We'll turn her on your way. She can tell you about the Earth being flat and chemtrails and a whole bunch of fun stuff.
I feel like it's like setting a Wolverine on like a wounded antelope. Here, little friend and intern. Meet Roxy. Oh God.
You're getting a dance. She's whispering like the Earth is flat.
Right? Yeah, it's a crazy thing. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Well, some of them can be quite.
They're persistent. Then you fire them, and they'll text you like 500 times like a maniac and attack you and assault you, but think they're gonna get their job back, like they're right.
That don't work.
And it yo-yos through like threats, and you're like,
No. Nope. No. I'm sorry.
no,
Not happening. And I let them know that. Not happening.
no. Do you guys
No.
have a date for the pig roast set up yet?
August 12th.
Okay, so August
It's on.
12th.
Yep. It's on a Sunday.
August 12th, you guys are having a pig roast?
Yes, we are. Mud wrestling.
They have
Yep.
some slide, all that stuff.
You guys have an event up on Facebook?
it's going to be up there this week.
Okay, so we'll grab that and throw it on our stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. It's big every year and lots of food. And they have like kissing booths and vendors and
cool.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys use it?
And
I have an intern for that now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And like this Saturday, we got Blue Ivy coming in town from Buffalo featuring.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think our beards would start a fire if that would ever happen. Just
it'd be exciting. So awesome. Yeah, so if anyone wants to work there, they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 o'clock till 2. You know, they really need girls that actually show up on time at 7 o'clock. I am not one of them. I'm bad.
You were the worst.
I'm like the worst. I'm the worst. I'm like, water.
Not at all.
She tried to play it off a little, like, that was not so bad. No, you were horrible.
And then I get there, and then I'm like, why am I even here? I just come in to talk to the manager, Dennis, and I didn't even try. I'm like, I don't want you to touch me. Yeah. I'm like, why? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Right.
It's bad. I'm a bad dancer now. But we're going to cut a song break, and then we'll return. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Beyond the Pole. We will be on every Thursday, 10 to 12. We have a YouTube channel, and we are putting on a bunch of our old shows, so check us out. We are Beyond the Pole Radio with Katrina Lee. Subscribe. And we have some OG Beard Company beard oil in the original scent. It's new. We're going to be giving away 2 of them. We're going to have a post, and you're going to share them and comment, or we'll inform everyone how to do it in the next hour. And whoever wins, we'll pick it, and we'll announce it next week, and then mail it out to you.
Cool.
Yeah, I was going to work on that and figure it out.
Yeah, we might just pick somebody at random.
It'll be random. Yeah, whoever is how it works. You don't have to earn it. It's not a contest.
Oh, it's actually for beard.
It's a beard oil. It's supposed to make it really soft.
It is soft.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a beard. So.
And it smells good.
Yeah, my beard's crispy.
Yeah, Lord.
Right.
I said it smells good.
So
good
big
and fresh.
things.
How
We got
about
the
that?
Purge. We got DJ Pauly D. It's going to be at Sunset Bay. I will be there for that event. It's going to be fun on the 1st. Yeah, the Purge party's the 3rd in Northtown Theater in Buffalo. The release. Purge comes out the 4th and the theaters all over.
It's awesome. Can't wait.
Lots of fun strip club stuff coming up. I'll be at Playmates on Wednesday. Blue Ivy is going to be there in Byron on Saturday. I'm going to be at Body Shop on Saturday. Dawn Marie's got new toys coming out. Lots of events. The improv comedy show is me, the 585 one. It's going to be on the 23rd.
Yep, Saturday.
Yeah, lots of summer. Great times.
Summer's
literally
awesome.
Today, so.
Yeah, first day. School's done. Finally, school's done. I don't have to wake up at 7:30 anymore. School's done.
I know the house is now
It's
officially
done.
mine, so I'm going to be staying there. It's my house, so that was good news today.
Yay.
So.
Congratulations.
Yay. Yes, good. All
Congrats.
good today. So we're hiring interns. So if you're listening to our show and you're interested in a position in our company in all different avenues, it could be clothing sales, it could be the radio, it could be TV, it could be social media, it could be modeling, photo shoot campaigns, steaks, whatever. Inbox us on Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook and let us know what's up, or contact us.
What up?
Yep, and good show. We have our new intern starting, and excited. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself again? I missed last week, so.
You missed his freestyle skills.
Oh,
right?
no,
Yeah, I heard he's in medical school. He's like a rapper.
rematch.
He's like all this
Hey.
stuff. Yeah.
Hi, so yeah, I'm Brandon Sanzo.
I've got Harry Potter hair.
I do. I used to have Harry Potter hair. I kind of got like the Super Saiyan thing going on right now. I dyed my hair yellow. I work at Pontillo's, the one on Empire. I'm a pizza maker. I make some pretty good pizza if you guys are interested in that. I'm starting a company named Deadass Productions, so that's like going to be a clothing line. We're also going to be doing a lot of entertainment. So, check us out on Instagram. That's deada.p. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to Toronto this weekend. That's going to be fun.
For what, a rave or?
No, just just to get lit.
Joking.
Is it legal over there now?
Oh no, I'm 20.
Actually, it is now. My mom told me marijuana is legal. She said she wanted to go up there and go to dispensary.
Oh yeah,
my mother.
It's legal there now. So now they're talking about New York being legal now for
Really?
recreational.
Yeah, you didn't hear that? Yeah,
No, I did not hear
That was
that.
just like this week.
Yeah, it just happened.
So like literally right when I go up there, they're gonna be like, "Here, take a free baggie of weed."
Yeah,
That'd be
pretty much.
nice.
You can enjoy it.
New York's going to have to
The
compete
free
with
duty.
them.
And the strip clubs are the best.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, because they can be fully nude and drink and all that.
Everything.
New York's got a lot of
Prostitution's legal.
laws.
No doubt.
The most expensive.
Yeah, remember,
erection.
if you're talking to a prostitute, make sure you wrap it. You don't know. It's legal there, so be careful.
I'm not going to be doing that.
It's not like Costa Rica. They don't have STD clean cards.
Oh, Lord.
It's great. All right, yeah. Well, thank you, everyone, for listening to us. We'll be back next week. Check out Playmates. Check out our Facebook. Check out our YouTube. And check us out.
Yep,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.